A wealthy man thinks he can humiliate a woman just doing her job, but what happens next shocks everyone in the room, leaving them speechless. You won't believe the twist that changed everything. But before we dive into this powerful moment, welcome to Zanimal, where we bring you stories of real-life drama, strength, and inspiration. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our amazing content, and we'd love to hear from you. In a high-end restaurant, the atmosphere is filled with dim lighting and elegant decor. Crystal glasses clink, and soft conversations fill the air. Amber, a kind and hard-working black waitress, moves gracefully between tables, serving a group of wealthy, entitled patrons. Despite her hard work and attention to detail, they barely seem to notice the effort she puts into her job. Amber is resilient. Every day she faces prejudice, but it never shakes her spirit. With unwavering professionalism, she handles each task with care and dignity, no matter the treatment she receives. She doesn't let the disrespect affect her. Her focus is always on doing her best, no matter what. Then, there's the wealthy man. Rude, arrogant, and completely unaware of the people around him. He sits back in his chair, looking down on everyone, as if his money gives him the right to belittle others. His attitude is loud, and his sense of entitlement is impossible to ignore. The wealthy man snaps his fingers, calling Amber over. "About time you got here," he sneers, his voice dripping with condescension. "Do you even know how to do your job properly?" he continues, loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. The other patrons glance over, sensing the tension, but the man doesn't care. He mocks Amber's every move, belittling her in front of the crowd, as if she's beneath him. He continues, not letting up. "You call this service? You're embarrassing yourself," he taunts, his voice growing louder. The room feels heavy with the uncomfortable silence, everyone watching as Amber stands there, trying to maintain her composure. He's pushing her, expecting her to crumble, to apologize, to back down. But Amber? She doesn't flinch. With each word, his arrogance only makes her stronger. But then, something shifts. Amber's calm smile fades, and for the first time she looks him in the eyes, no longer willing to tolerate the disrespect. There's a quiet confidence in her gaze, a fire that wasn't there before. She takes a deep breath, standing tall, and without saying a word, does something that leaves the entire room stunned. Amber steps back, and for a moment everything falls silent. She doesn't argue, doesn't apologize. There's no angry response or emotional outburst, just a calm, steady look in her eyes. As the tension builds, the entire room watches, waiting for what she'll do next. And then, without warning, she takes an action so bold, so unexpected, that it completely shifts the energy in the room. The wealthy man is left stunned, and the patrons are left in shock, unsure of what just happened. The wealthy man freezes, his arrogant smile fading as he realizes what just happened. For a split second, he's speechless, caught completely off guard. The room, once filled with murmurs and the clinking of silverware, is now silent. The other patrons exchange surprised glances, their eyes widening as they process Amber's bold move. Some can't help but stare in disbelief, while others look at her with newfound respect. Even the man himself, once so sure of his power, is left momentarily humbled, unable to find the words to respond. The wealthy man stands frozen, his smug expression replaced by confusion and disbelief. The room, once buzzing with conversation, falls completely silent. All eyes are on Amber now. Her quiet strength has captivated them. The patrons, who were once indifferent, now watch her with a sense of awe. Some nod in silent approval, while others exchange glances, as if seeing her in a new light. The arrogant man, who thought he held all the power, is now the one caught off guard, his arrogance replaced by a deep, stunned silence. In that moment, Amber showed everyone what true strength really looks like. It wasn't about shouting back or trying to prove a point. It was about holding on to her dignity and letting her talent speak for itself. The arrogant man may have thought he could humiliate her, but in the end, it was Amber's grace and confidence that left the room in awe. This is a reminder that no matter how powerful or arrogant someone may seem, dignity and talent will always triumph in the end. In that moment, Amber didn't just stand her ground. She taught everyone an invaluable lesson. It wasn't about retaliating with anger or arrogance. It was about the quiet power of respect and humility. while the wealthy man believed his money and status could control the situation. It was Amber's self-respect and dignity that made all the difference. This story is a reminder. No matter how much power someone thinks they have, true strength comes from how we treat others, with kindness, humility, and respect. Amber's response wasn't just about proving a point. It was a powerful reminder of what true strength looks like. So, what do you think? In a situation like this, would you have stood up for yourself the same way? Or would you have reacted differently? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. How would you handle a situation like Amber's? Would you stand your ground or take a different approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more powerful stories. Your support helps us bring you even more content like this. Thanks for watching.